Beloveds, welcome. In this transmission, we journey into the mystery of time, timelines, and parallel realities. You may already sense it. Reality is shifting under your feet. Some mornings you wake up and the air feels different. Conversations feel off, and the world itself carries a new texture. Perhaps you have felt déjà vu so strong it almost startled you. Perhaps you have caught yourself remembering events differently than those around you. The so-called Mandela effect. Or perhaps you have noticed relationships that seemed to turn a corner overnight, as though you were suddenly living in a new version of your own life. These are not accidents. They are signs of timeline shifts. We live in a universe where time is not a straight line, but a spiral of frequency bands. Every choice you make, every frequency you hold, places you on a timeline. And in these accelerated days, the veils are thin enough for you to feel the jumps. This is why so many are asking questions like, why does it feel like time is speeding up? Why do I remember things differently than others? Why do I feel like I am not on the same page with the world around me anymore? It is because you are learning to notice the shifts that have always been there. In this deep dive, we will explore the true nature of timelines and harmonic universes, how timeline shifts occur, both naturally and through interference, what parallel realities are, and why you sometimes glimpse them, how to navigate your own personal timeline with sovereignty, the role of collective shifts, and how humanity jumps together, the distortions, hijacked or artificial timelines, and how to avoid them. And finally, how to anchor into your highest organic Krystic timeline. This will not just be teaching, it will be an activation. As you listen, you are aligning your own frequency field with the highest expression available to you now. So I invite you to take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the rhythm of your body in this moment. Let your mind soften. Because as you hear these words, you are not only learning about timelines, you are actively shifting them. Time is often described as linear, a straight arrow pointing forward. But in truth, time is not linear. Time is a frequency field. It is a spiral of possibilities, a weaving of energetic patterns that create the experience of past, present, and future. When you look at a spiral, you can see that each layer loops around the center, coming close to previous loops, then expanding outward. This is how timelines work. Events echo and repeat, but each spiral carries new potential. Timelines are frequency bands. When your vibration changes, when you heal, when you expand, when you shift belief, you move to another spiral. You may still be surrounded by familiar people and places, but the energetic texture changes. This is why two people can live in the same city, on the same street, and yet one experiences joy and synchronicity, while another experiences despair. They are living in overlapping but distinct timelines. Timelines are also organized by harmonic universes. These are groupings of dimensions. Harmonic universe. 1. Dimensions 1 through 3. The density of matter, survival, and physical identity. Harmonic universe 2. Dimensions 4 through 6. The density of mind, emotion, and astral exploration. Harmonic universe 3. Dimensions 7 through 9. The density of soul awareness, monadic identity, and galactic memory. Harmonic universe 4. Dimensions 10 through 12. The density of Christos identity, eternal flame, and original blueprint. Each harmonic universe offers different potential timelines, and within each, there are organic paths, aligned with the Krystic blueprint, and artificial overlays, created by distortion or hijack. When people say, "We are moving into the fifth dimension," they are describing the transition from harmonic universe 1 survival consciousness into harmonic universe 2 emotional and mental awakening. But you, beloveds, are here to anchor not just harmonic universe 2, but harmonic universe 3 and harmonic universe 4, the higher parallels where Earth stabilizes into her eternal pattern. This is why you feel restless when the collective talks only of the fifth dimension. Your guidance knows you are weaving above that. Timeline shifts occur through 3 primary mechanisms: personal choice, collective triggers, and interference. Personal choice is the most direct. Each decision you make, to forgive or to resent, to follow intuition or to ignore it, positions you onto a frequency path. These micro-choices accumulate until you feel the slide into a new reality. Healing a wound, stepping into your mission, releasing a toxic pattern. These are quantum leaps that move you to an entirely different spiral of time. Collective triggers are larger. When the Earth herself shifts, through solar flares, Schumann resonance spikes, planetary alignments, and grid activations, whole groups of people jump together. This is why after eclipses or solar storms you may notice that reality feels surreal. Entire collectives are repositioned into higher or lower spirals depending on resonance. Interference happens when artificial frequencies attempt to pull people into hijacked timelines. Wormholes, artificial intelligence overlays, or inverted grids can create the sensation of being trapped in loops, repeating cycles of trauma, distorted teachings, or false ascension promises. These are not organic timelines, but siphoning paths that feed distortion. The signs of a timeline shift are often subtle at first. You lose track of time or feel it bending. You feel emotional waves with no clear trigger. People around you act out of character. You remember something differently than others. Synchronicities accelerate or dissolve suddenly. When you notice these, pause, breathe. Ask yourself, am I moving into a higher harmonic or am I being tugged by distortion? Awareness itself places you back in choice. Parallel realities are not theory. They are the natural structure of multidimensionality. You are not just one self. You are a constellation of selves exploring multiple paths simultaneously. Imagine a great tree. The trunk is your oversoul, your eternal flame. The branches are the many lifetimes and parallel selves that extend outward. Each branch explores a different possibility, and sometimes branches overlap, brush against each other, or even grow together again. This is parallel reality. You may experience bleed-throughs, dreams where you live another life with other relationships, yet it feels as real as this one. Déjà vu that is not memory but a glimpse of a parallel spiral. Sudden flashes of memory that do not match your lived experience but carry the weight of truth. Parallel selves can fragment, holding trauma or distortion. When you feel unexplained fear or longing, you may be sensing a parallel self in need of integration. Through intention, meditation, and 12-dimensional shielding, you can call these selves home. Say within, beloved parallel aspects of me, I call you back through organic Krystic currents. I release distortion and reclaim your wisdom. With this, fragments return and your field strengthens. Parallel realities also mean that history itself is not fixed. Different timelines hold different versions of Earth's story. Wars, seedings, civilizations. This is why memory of Atlantis, Lemuria, and Tara varies. Each soul remembers the version of history tied to the timeline they once lived. How, then, do you navigate? The key is resonance. Timelines are not chosen with the mind, but with the frequency you hold. Embodiment matters more than thought. You cannot simply affirm your way into the highest timeline while holding fear or resentment. You must anchor the frequency that matches the path you seek. Practical tools include daily 12-dimensional shield activation, heart coherence practices, hand over heart, slow breathing until your field softens, grounding with Earth's organic grids through bare feet, sun, water, and stone. Conscious choice, asking daily, which version of me am I feeding today? Journaling is also powerful. Each night, write, how did my choices today align with my highest self? Where did I slip into distortion? This awareness prevents unconscious sliding. Remember, navigation is not about perfection but resonance. If you slip, you can re-anchor. Each moment is a portal. Humanity does not shift as one. There are branching collectives, each holding resonance with different parallels. But at key moments, larger jumps occur together. Eclipses, solar alignments, and galactic waves act as tuning forks. They vibrate the entire field of Earth, and groups leap in unison. After such events, you may notice mass changes, cultural attitudes flipping, technologies emerging, collective memories shifting. Not everyone notices. Those anchored in inertia remain on slower spirals, but lightworkers, indigos, and grid workers often sense these leaps immediately. You are the ones who stabilize the higher timeline, holding the door open for others to enter when they are ready. This is why your embodiment matters. You are not only shifting yourself, You are anchoring the collective spiral. Not every timeline is organic. Some are hijacked. The false ascension matrix offers quick bliss but leads to looping control systems. Wormhole timelines pull souls into siphoning fields, feeding off their life force. Metatronic reversals create endless consumption without return. Timelines that burn out rather than regenerate. How to recognize a hijacked timeline. It feels addictive rather than expansive. It offers instant escape but no lasting embodiment. It demands worship of external saviors rather than alignment with your inner Christ. To return to organic current, call upon your 12-dimensional shield. Visualize a silver-white pillar descending through your field. State, I align only with eternal life Krystic currents. All false overlays dissolve now. Discernment is your greatest tool. Not every teaching, not every community, not every timeline claiming ascension is organic. Trust the resonance of your heart. Anchoring is daily practice, not one-time choice. Each morning, breathe into your heart. Activate your 12-dimensional shield. Ground into earth. State, I choose the highest organic timeline now. I embody the Christ within me. Each decision becomes a tuning fork. Small acts, choosing love over fear, patience over reaction, are not trivial. They are timeline anchors. Co-creation happens when groups hold this together. When you gather, meditate, or share transmissions, you are weaving collective cords that strengthen the higher spiral. Remember, embodiment is the key. You do not need to escape Earth. You are here to anchor heaven on earth. Now, beloveds, close your eyes if you can. Imagine yourself standing in a vast field of light. Before you, countless paths stretch out, each one a timeline shimmering like strands of golden thread. To your left, some paths feel heavy, gray, filled with repetition. To your right, others feel distorted, too bright, like quicksand of false light. But in front of you, one path glows with steady radiance. It is golden, crystalline, humming with eternal life. This is your highest organic timeline. Breathe. Place your hand on your heart. Whisper, I choose the path of the Christ. I anchor my eternal flame here and now. As you step onto the golden path, fragments of yourself return. Versions of you that were lost in fear, distortion, or forgetfulness walk toward you. Welcome them. Say, beloved aspects, I call you home. We are whole again. Feel them merge into your body, your heart expanding, your field strengthening. Ahead, the golden path stretches into infinity. You are walking not only for yourself, but for your lineage, your soul group, humanity itself. Each step you take stabilizes the grid beneath your feet. Stay here a few breaths, anchor, embody, remember. Beloveds, timelines are not something happening to you. They are happening through you. You are not a passenger, you are a navigator. You will feel shifts. You will notice bleed-throughs. You will see distortions. But in each moment, you are sovereign. You choose the spiral you stand upon. This next season on Earth is a cascade of shifts. Pillars descending, plasma weaving, time spirals accelerating. But you are not here to fear them. You are here to embody them, to hold your heart steady, to walk the golden path, to anchor the Krystic field for yourself and for the collective. So take one more deep breath. Place your hand on your heart. Whisper again. I choose the highest organic timeline now. And so it is.